Alright. I'm gonna loot the shit out of this place first, and then I'll listen to the portable phonograph. Phonograph? Phonograph? How do I pronounce it in my accent? What is my accent? I don't even know. Mr. Power. I've got like 15 of those, surely. More ammo. Couldn't hurt to have more ammo. Why not? There's no limit. Alright, let's have a listen.
Dr. Ambrose, tell me about Adrena-Time.
Interview part 2.
Hasn't Clarence already dumped a pile of promotional materials on your head?
Where's the fun in that? My listeners want to hear it in your own words.
It's an injectable drug that improves a patient's speed, awareness, mental acuity, and endurance. In moderation, Adrena-Time will uplift the laboring classes by strengthening their minds.
The laboring classes, very nice.
What's driving this vision of uplift?
I am a solutions-oriented woman. I see a problem and I am moved to solve it. Poverty is one such problem. Through science, I believe we can improve the poor, and in so doing, improve Halcyon.
Noble goal. Ooh, Deadeye Assault Rifle. I will take that and have a look at it. Now, I just wanted to check about Adrena-Time. It's a drug, but I believe it's not much more than just caffeine when you get right down to it. Where is it? Here we go. Adrena-Time, liquid caffeine with boosters. I mean, yeah, but it's not that impressive. It's just caffeine and boosters, quote-unquote. So, obviously there's something more to it. Through science, she wants to help find a cure for poverty. Noble goal, but, you know, through science to find a cure to poverty was also justification for things like, you know, eugenics and forced sterilization and race science. You know, it's not always perfect. There are a lot of Adrena-Time just stabbed into this mattress, by the way. I'll take that as well. Okay, I've got a thing to read, and I'm going to. To the co-worker who finds this... oh well, this is from Diane Shute, by the way. Given you're reading this, I'm likely dead. I'm very sorry about that. I'm also sorry Space's Choice had to send someone else to finish my assignment. As of the moment I'm writing this, Charles Novak still possesses the express mail delivery prototype. Okay. I believe he's gone entirely mad, and he has abandoned his apartment and taken up with a group of Marauders not far from here. Charles no longer recognizes me. He can't even recognize the Space's Choice jingle, so I think this is the onset of whatever Marauder sickness they created here. When I sang it for him to try and coax him into a calmer state, he shot me in the arm. Yeah, well, you know, if someone sang the Space's Choice, any jingle at me, I'd probably feel an urge to shoot them as well. If you're trying to retrieve the prototype, okay, here's what you should know. The prototype remains intact, and the prototype has been modified to simultaneously fire multiple projectiles, and the original package housing chamber appears to have been replaced with an explosive payload. Please know that I did not sanction these modifications, nor do I approve of setting fire to company correspondence. Charles's depravity knows no bounds. The original prototype was only intended to deliver packages more quickly, nothing more, and I'd sooner die than see it used for violence. To that end, I am going to try and recover the prototype from Charles, should I fail. Please remember me fondly despite my incompetence. Faithfully, Diane Shute. That sounds like a science weapon I definitely want to get my hands on. Okay, a lot of Adrena-Times around there. I think I want these gels. I can't remember which ones are good. I'm using some of them, kind of. Stun baton hyper. I might need a hyper stun baton. Plenty of Adrena-Time injectors in the sink. More bypass chance, I'll take them. But no, just Adrenos. There's a lot around here. They were, you know, off their faces on caffeine and boosters. Cacao milk. Chocolate, quote-unquote, milk. Sugary drink, body attributes, yeah, whatever. And I can't believe it's not borsed. Well, that may point to a science weapon in the hands of some probably heightened marauder somewhere on the map. I've got to get to one of the other portable phonographs hundreds of meters away. But We know a little bit more now, and I'm fairly certain, you know, it's been said by Lucky, it's been said repeatedly by me. There is, of course, more to this than Adrena-Time. Question is, what exactly? Whatever created the Marauders, presumably. I'm gonna loot for a bit. What the hell did I just pick up? Armor? I definitely don't need that, do I? No. Well, actually, it's pretty good. But I don't think it's better than anything they're wearing. I should, by the way, mention that they get increased, at least some of them do, get increased numbers to their armor when they're wearing it. They've got some perk bonuses that let them do that. Alright, yeah, I can dissolve this hat, I think. Or definitely that one, if I can keep that one. Yeah, let's get rid of the Ordnance Control Helmet. Don't think it's unique. Breakdown. Yes. I want to keep the fedora. I want to look like a hipster. Alright, I'm gonna do a bit of searching. If there's anything interesting, I'll let you know. Where do you think that goes? Down there, probably. No, I have to go back. I'm gonna leave this... I'm gonna remember this elevator's here and use it later. But... I'll pop down here. But we're gonna head on to the... where is that? Jerome's in the maintenance garage. Let's have a look at that. Jerome's drinking spot. Hold on, let me just check where this is exactly. That's back near the Sprat Shack. Alright. I've got a mission. I'm going to look for the Flask first, and then I'm gonna switch on this transmitter. Or whatever it was. Alright, so back to basically the main area. Once I've actually I completely missed all this bit. Don't need a champion toss stick. Alright, let's head back. Ah, hang on. Yeesh, I'm lost. Okay, no, I know where I am. Ooh, I can actually get up here next. Alright. I have to cross the bridge, but between me and the bridge is some Marauders I want to kill. This should be a lot easier nowadays, though. Bump. Whoa, watch out! Let's move in. If there's anyone left, are you guys alright? You come on.
Everyone all right?
Yeah, you guys seem fine. Alright, that was easy enough. I don't need those Adrena-Times. I don't know why I keep picking them up. I keep thinking they're Adrenos, that's why. In case you were wondering. This pistol isn't half bad. I almost got to use my machine gun, but I didn't. Okay, we've sort of reached a central location, which I think we can fast travel to. Can we? No. That's just a marker. That's not a fast travel thing. That looks different. It's a bit of a shame, because this feels like a good place to get to places. Is there any of these buildings entranceable? This one is. Entranceable? What the hell's wrong with me? Gorgon security checkpoint keycard. That'll get me an elevator to go down there. I could just... How much is that going to cost me? What's the point in having all this hack level if I'm not going to use it? So, and all these mag picks if I'm not going to, you know, bypass needing that thing.
Wow. Nice
I
work.
know. Ooh, contraband. Well, how good's that compared to my main gun? My main pistol, that is. My main sidearm. Not much worse. It's got a Whisper Quiet muzzler. It's 140 per shot, which is a little less than mine. But it's also sort of unique. And I like unique weapons. Sounds great, too. Sounds like a James Bond gun. Silence weapons don't sound like that, but they sound cool in movies and games when they do. Sound like that. Alright. Bunch of hacking. This is easy. If I can get through this door, I can get into here, so I don't even know why they bothered locking them. Flamethrower I'm not going to pick up because it's too heavy. Okay. I'm going to try using this to shoot something. Of course I am. That's why I have the gun. Ooh. Terminal. Gorgon security checkpoint terminal. Print new security key card. Well, that would have saved me the mag picks, but I didn't. Okay. Weber investigation has been closed. Following additional questioning, Frida Weber cleared of all suspicion. No further investigation needed. Additionally, all future allegations against Weber are to be forwarded to Anne Olsen, who will handle them personally. Other notes from today: called to Chem Lab to investigate suspicious noise. Removed half of one test subject from an outflow pipe. Lovely. Changes to keycard protocol. Log the loss, including date, time, and the card user before printing a new keycard at the terminal. New protocol should prevent Olsen from having to print Carter a new keycard again. Passcode, get it together, Carter. And allegations against F. Weber. What was she... I think that's a female name. What was, what were they, charged with? Received tip that Frida Weber may be engaging in company prohibited activity, alleged distribution of test product. Questioned Weber at her domicile, further investigation required. Other notes from today: flogged 2 crates of 0G brew, shipped from Terra 2, shipment ID 204I, bottles concealed, subversive propaganda, destroyed propaganda immediately, 0G brew has been cleared for transport to Office of Creative Incubation, cafeteria, lucky bastards. Alright. In case it helps, I'm going to have the... get it together, Carter. I'm going to have an extra key card. I don't think I need it anymore. But just, you know, you want to have as many security cards on you as you can get away with. Alright, this is the way that I'm going. Alright. And there may be bad guys ahead of me. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to swap these two around. So I naturally go to 2 for my sort of main rifle, and then 3 for heavy weapon makes sense, and then 4 for a sniper.
Marauders out of all these people?
What happened to all these people? Not like they had anywhere to go.
Marauders were made out of them, as Ellie seems to suggest. There was a large population here, based on the number of houses. I mean, relatively, they're, you know, this is outer worlds, they aren't big cities. Particularly. Well, that looks like a proper place to go. Hang on, let's see if that's a transition point. Yeah, oh. No, there's the transmission tower. Okay. I'll go in there last. I'm gonna search. Yeah, no, look at that. Population center, Domiciles. This is bigger than I thought. Yeah, that's a fairly large domicile. Oh, hello, Marauder. Crackshot. Have we got any other people around here? Okay, Plunderer.
Take your best shot, asshole.
I think I got him. Oof. Love that tactical time dilation. I never used that enough when I first played the game, so it's good it's finally getting a workout these days. Alright. Patchwork mining gear? Nope. This is not a usable terminal. Cool. I deliberately ignored those. Ooh, a compass. I don't think I'll need that, but it'll be junk I can sell for money, and better it be money in my pocket than it... Oh, hello. You didn't notice that? Guys, 2 men died very close to you. You'd think they'd have noticed that. I see a ladder. Go on. Let's do a tactical. No, not really. I can't get a tactical overlook position and shoot down at them. Well, if you can't shoot down at them, shoot directly across. Actually, shoot from the low ground. That's always good. What, have we got anyone particularly dangerous? Plunderer.
All
go!
Like true professionals.
Yep. SEAL Team 6 here. Should be calling out their names. And then shooting them in the face when they turn to look at us. I mean, we're killing them like... like we're hunting deer, frankly, so maybe we shouldn't be quite so glib. They're only marauders. It's not like they're people anymore. Okay, we've got information. And I gotta look for the phonograph, which I think is across there a little bit further. Alright, what do we see? Jerome's journal. Day 0. Ship just left, Lord bless it for getting Leonora off this blasted rock. Etheridge called me a fool for giving her my ticket, but Etheridge is a dumbass, so what does he know? I'd do it again in a second. From now on, my only goal is survival until Space's choice comes back for the rest of us. I, my heart, will find you, my way home to you. Some of us sheltered in the mines last night, taking turns keeping watch. I don't care to imagine what happened to the others who aren't here. I can hear marauders screaming in the hills. Use a little Adrena-Time today? Not much. Just enough to stay alert. Lucky I did, or I wouldn't have heard those mantisaurs coming in enough to get the hell out of there. Going to search out a different cavern to shelter in tomorrow. Mine's not safe, Lord dammit. Shouldn't have gone in there in the first place. I think we were exposed to something in the air, maybe? Is it the Adrena-Time? Most of us made it to the apartments. We're packed in here like Saltuna, but for now. But hopefully we can get a few more units barricaded and sealed up tight, make them safe so we can spread out a little more. I went by Elle's and my old apartment hunting for supplies and stashed the flasks you gave me on the day we signed our marriage contract, just in case something happens and she comes looking. Maybe she'll find it, and even if she doesn't, well, that's if some shiftless looter doesn't find it first. So, it's... hold on. In their old apartment, and stashed somewhere in there. Probably in a safe. Carlson's been short with everyone today. Carlson. Most days you could drop a flange wrench on her foot and the woman would apologize for being in the way. But for a minute there, I really thought she was going to stab Simon. Ambushed by Marauders last night. Had to use Adrena-Time to keep myself awake. Sorry, Elle, I didn't have much choice. Even with the Adrena-Time, I'm almost can't believe I outlasted them. Maybe best not to think about it next time. Starting to think we're spaced, but can't think like that. Gonna get back to you, Leonora, I swear. I miss you like breathing. This is day 15, by the way. Low on Adrena-Time, gonna go look for more. L, just gotta get back to L. He's going more and more insane. Etheridge stole my mock apple from that void-forsaken sprat sack. Want to unzip his arms off and beat him with them. I could do it. He sleeps, so weak and stupid. Stupid Etheridge. Where in the system is Space's choice? Where are those blasted ships they promised they'd send for us? Did they forget we're here? Makes a man wonder. Oh, my loyalty, and for what? Only loyal to N now. Maybe they abandon us. It's on purpose, I know it. On purpose. They left us here to die. They left us here to die. If Etheridge steals what's mine, I'll end him. L. So it was day 49 is when he stopped being properly coherent in any remembrance. That's why he stopped tracking the days. Day question mark. How long does it take to send help? How long? Come back and face us, you cowards. Spaces cowards. I feel sick because... no, I can't read that anymore. Trying to picture Elle's face, I can't remember anymore. Etheridge dead, deserved it. And then he lost the ability to speak and became a marauder, and I probably just shot him. Alright, so it's in the... Jerome's Flask is here. In the apartment they used to rent, which is at the top there. I probably killed, or I'm about to kill, Jerome. We won't mention that, by the way. Guys, keep that on the down low. I'm gonna lie. If it becomes like a tell her or don't tell her, I'm not gonna tell her I shot him. He died a while ago, and that's fine. Letters from Edgewater, one of 3. Dear Cousin Dan, Reed Thompson started doling out Adrena-Time to a select few of us, and guess who got his hands on the first batch? Isn't that the drugs you're working on? I had my dosage this morning and worked straight through lunch. The guy who cleaned Saltuna across me is pulling a second shift, and now he's due for a 2-bit raise. You should see what he can do with the scaling knife. Don't forget to write back. Maybe get me the Moon Man's autograph while you got a minute to spare. Is it the Adrena-Time that's causing people to go, insane? Like I said, it's on the market, and there are people who use it, who aren't, or is there anyone who... No, I'm sure I must have used Adrena-Time at some point. I don't know. They altered the substance once they just turned it into, caffeine and boosters once they realized they kept the branding but changed the substance. Reed stopped giving out the stuff, Lord damn it. If I can't get Adrena-Time from him, that makes you my only source. Don't you fucking string me along. Can't work, can't sleep, can't even think straight. Give it over. Send me everything you've got now. Also, are they hiring? He desperately wants the... I was wondering if I'd pick it up. Okay. Read that slightly out of order. Yeah, wanting more. So it's addictive. Got through the first batch fast, but lo and behold, Reed gave us more in recognition to our exemplary worth ethic. Still no letter for you. Been feeling a tad queasy. Yeah, it seems like Adrena-Time is the problem. Maybe I'm overthinking everything, and it is just... Adrena-Time is bad. And causes people to go insane and turn into Marauders. Alright. Jerome might be in here, or I've already killed him, or he's been dead a while. It has been years, hasn't it? Well, a lot of Adrena-Time in here. He was mainlining that. Engraved Flask reads, Jerome, cheers to the beginning of forever, lovely Honora. Smells of decent whiskey, cheap cologne, and old cigarettes. I will get that back to you, Leonora. As soon as I'm going to, and I've got to get over here to turn on the comms tower terminal. And double check there isn't anything of interest up here, and there is. Armor parts, light ammo. Oh, another phonograph.
This is my 2nd month on Adrena-Time.
Emiko Yamaguchi.
Like the color came back. Like I was tuned to the wrong band all this time, and now the static's gone. I'm finally clear-headed, focused. There's so much I'm excited to do. I feel like me again. Side effects? I guess I've noticed people staring at me a lot more lately. Hard to talk to them sometimes. Feels like they don't get it. Maybe they just don't trust it. Or maybe they don't trust me.
Mm-hmm. So it seems to activate, like, schizophrenic paranoia, almost. I mean, less than ideal, is it? Alright. Read the logs. 1. Quitting time. We've been through a lot together, old friend. They just blared the evacuation order. Guess that's the end of Gorgon. For the record, you're my favorite comstar in the whole system. I'll never forget you. Technician number 13, junior grade. Didn't even name himself, poor guy. Fancy seeing me here. The last escape shuttle left a few of us in the dust. Never seen anyone lift off in such a hurry. We scattered like roaches, and it's every man and woman for themselves now. You're still up and running, I see. Looks like I'm the only employee left with their tracker flipped on. What a rube. Signing off for good this time. You take care of yourself, Comstar, and don't forget to stand up straight like I taught you. Best, Technician number 13, junior grade. If that's in jest, I mean, it's slightly adorable, but it's also a little bit worrying if he thinks it's legitimate. Okay, so we're looking for Clarence mostly. Somewhere in Byzantium Musgrove collection. Does that mean I have to go to Byzantium? Go to the Musgrove collection, an art gallery located in Byzantium. Oh shit. Well, I've got to... I didn't actually think I'd be leaving the system. Well, let's do the electric fling. Let's pick up this phonograph from over here, I believe. If I'm reading that map right. Yeah. Then we can open the lift up from this end. So, yeah, head back to the Sprat Shack. Hand in Leonora's flask. I might try to get all the audio logs before I leave. Cancel. I don't want to sleep, and I just took another goddamn Adrena-Time. And what I'm also going to do is go to Rizzo's, that'll do, and sell all my junk. I should have a fair bit now. Alright. Oh, gentlemen, how are you doing? Oh.
Don't mess with us.
It's almost amusing how freaking simple those Marauders are to kill. Oh yeah, I might pick up all the phonographs and then head to Byzantium. You know, might as well clean up the planet while we're here and then we can leave. But I do want to have a look at what's up here. It's just back here. I think that's the same place I just left. Yeah, it's just another entrance. Another way up. I think. Alright. Don't think I've missed anything, or if it is, it's probably not that important. Adreno. From this corpse, there's a hole in your wall. Oh, you've got 1,300 bit cartridges, but I need 150 lockpick to get in there. That's a shame. Oh well. It's not that much money, frankly. I'm kind of rich, apparently. And then there's another one.
Stories about Spacer's Choice running some
Way out
old
there.
operation out on an asteroid. Never imagined I'd see it for my own self.
There it
Why
is.
do I have a feeling we're not gonna like what's in there?
I'm just here to pick up a phonograph. At the moment. I'm just gonna... Oh. What is it? What is this? Should I go in here? Let me have a look at that. I can't see it from here. It's HIA. I don't think I can access it. But let's... You know, I thought it'd be outside for some reason.
They're in my sights.
This is not helping me. That's Ellie. Sorry, Ellie. Okay, I think I hit caps lock. Oh, jeez. I was mid-heal. That's not fair. Can't do that. I think these guys might be a little over our level. I'm sure we can take them on. I have read all this. Alright, I'm fairly certain we have to come back for this. I don't think we can enter HIA until we've got the Musgrave family collection. So... But that's what I wanted to check. I'm sure I could kill these guys. I just couldn't switch to my machine gun fast enough. Just to prove it to myself. Oh, hello.
Make him regret it.
This is not going well. What was that? Oh, there's the
That
thing.
does it. Time for a drink?
Yeah. You guys alright? I'm doing fine. I get weirdly flustered with that. Alright, let's try to do this again. I'm not entirely certain based on that performance, but, you know. Let's go with some... Damn it, it's always on the wrong damn thing. Let's go with some consumables. I'm going to want some increased armor. And something that increases damage, not weapon attack speed. There, sniper critical damage, ambidextrine.
Stories about Spacer's Choice running some old operation out on an asteroid. Never imagined I'd see it for my own self.
Why do I have a feeling we're not gonna like what's in there?
Yeah, their conversation makes me think that I'm supposed to be here later, but it's okay. Alright. Who's the most dangerous of you? Crack shot, probably. I want to get you guys gotten rid of. Alright. Pop. You should be dead.
Go! Got the drop on us.
Felix!
Snipe off. Come on. Where am I? What am I stuck on?
I got another fighting me.
You guys are alright. Damn it. I tried to go forward because I didn't want to shoot my companions, but I got stuck on a small rock. Let me guess. This is probably locked. Yeah, HIA passkey. Not hacking that. Because it would ruin the story. Alright, that was easier when you actually plan it, and okay, I suppose I should really be thinking about, you know, consumables. But the problem is they're still set. And I have to not inspect, unequip them so I don't accidentally use them when I just need some health. I really don't like that system. I really don't. I should just be able to consume from my inventory. But since I'm here, I'm going to open up the way here so it doesn't take me so much effort to get back up here in future. Because it's quite a ways around. Oh, wow, there's a lot of dead. That's a window, I think. There's a lot of dead guys around here. How do I activate the elevator? There it is. Impidum. Alright, so I'm not getting the phonographs until I've finished Gorgon. And I'm sure I can shut this down. There we go. Turns it off. And that will open up a shortcut. So it's a good thing to do now. This has not been a waste of time. Not by any stretch. But they were very high leveled. I don't think they were over leveled for me. I think I just sort of did that badly. I'd say it was rated 89. I'll take a cranial helmet then. Alright. I'll just make sure I'm looting. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna head to Byzantium, it seems. No, I'm gonna head to the Sprat Shack. And give Laura her flask back, and then I'm going to Byzantium. It's actually holster. Shipping and receiving.
You
Hello.
find anything out there, you let me know. I'm ready to get off this rock.
I found it, and I might have killed your husband ever so slightly, but probably not, but maybe.
That's it, all right. Whoa. Still smells like his whiskey, his cigarettes, and that awful cologne he bathed in every morning. Here,
Not a fan of it.
I saved up for this just in case I needed to go out into the ruins myself.
Thanks.
Truth be told,
I,
I'm glad I never had to use it.
Could have turned that down.
You didn't happen to find anything else out there, did you?
I found his journal. He went mad after the evacuation and became a marauder. There's no knowing, no way of knowing what became of Jerome. I found Jerome. It looks like he died peacefully. I didn't see your husband. It was always possible he made it out. I mean, that's the truth. I could lie and say, like, if I'd actually killed him, I might have lied, but I didn't see your husband, or at least I don't think I did, and it's always possible he made it out. That's not a lie, it's a sort of embellishment, but it isn't a lie.
Take it from me, stranger. Hope is wasted on Gorgon. This place chews up hope and spits it out wrong. Thank you.
Seems to be the case for the entire colony.
Jerome and I were supposed to live and die together, but sometimes fate has other plans.
Sometimes it does.
Time for me
I
to
am
get
sorry.
Off this rock. Memories hang around here like a bad smell, and I could use some fresh air.
This is what you wanted. Go live your life.
No point dwelling on the past. That's what I think, anyway.
We're still
Some
wearing
real nice
our...
words, boss. I just hope she'll be all right.
Yeah, me too. Let's get out of this armor. We look a little silly. What was I wearing? That one. There we go. We're technically still wearing our helmets, but we can ignore that because the game doesn't model it. You wear that. I'm slightly worried about accidentally putting on the wrong person's clothes. Is that it? That was it. Yep. There you go. That feels a bit nicer. Just remember to put it back on when we next enter combat again, you stupid idiot. Alright, to Byzantium. We're back. Heroes welcome and all that. No, nothing. Everyone's gonna stay perfectly quiet. Maybe I'll ask around a little bit. Ellie's standing there again now. I haven't actually spoken to them about this, so I just wondered. Let's talk about the Gorgon
You know
job.
I've got no love for top rungers, but if Minnie's willing to pay, I say we take her money.
No,
Sure. Something on your mind?
thought you might have more to add.
Good to see you, boss. You know, if you told me a corporation was responsible for making all the Marauders, I guess it was Spacer's choice.
You've been a bit pensive ever since the OCI. Is something on your mind?
I don't know what pensive means, but I've been thinking. That
Get a
voice we
dictionary,
heard,
man.
the ghost of Gorgon, I can't stop thinking about what they said. Whatever happened on Gorgon was no accident. Spacer's choice made the Marauders.
Yes. On purpose? I don't know, feel like... What if it was an accident? It sounds like a side effect that they just didn't care about. Doesn't sound like they were deliberately trying to make Marauders.
Crate of tile cigarettes falls off the back of a loader? Accident. Thinking that bottle of industrial cleaner is a bottle of Rizzo's Spectrum Red? Also an accident. Doing some freakish science in a secure research facility on an asteroid and unleashing Marauders on the entire colony? Definitely not an accident. Spacer's choice made the Marauders. And then those Marauders ended up in every corner of Halcyon.
This is really bothering you. Perception check. I don't know if it's like it's a side effect. It's not an accident in the sense that it was unavoidable. It was an accident, but I don't think they set out to make Marauders. I think that's the difference. So, but this is clearly bothering you.
Everybody knows somebody who got hurt by Marauders. Everybody knows some place they got hit by him. Let's just get to the bottom of this job.
Alright, well, we'll talk later. You did have something to say. Nyoka.
Hey, Cap.
We've seen a lot of stupid in this colony, Captain. Trying to turn raptidons into diet toothpaste.
Yeah, I remember that.
But this, if it's true, if Marauders were made, someone ought to burn for it, Captain.
If they were made, well, maybe they can be cured.
That's a nice thought, Cap. You're a good person. But no, I knew folks who turned. I've seen it happen. It's a slow, insidious descent into madness. Ain't but a shell left behind, sniffing around for its next meal like a canid.
Well, what do you want to do?
Find the folks responsible. String them up. Let this whole damn place rot. Marauders are a problem. Finding out it's self-inflicted is... Ugh. Someone unleashed that evil on our colony. And at the end of all this, they ought to look that evil in the eye and account for it.
Judging by the state of Gorgon, they may already have.
Maybe. I suspect whatever happened wasn't enough. Someone's pet project died. Cry me a river. Let's go. Let's find out what happened.
Okay. But I think Ambrose has got something to do with it. I don't know, I just don't get the perception that... I like how Ellie had absolutely nothing to say about that, but Nyoka had a whole line of it. She didn't care about the original setup. What about you, Max?
Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged.
You don't do much else but ruminate, Vicar. Gorgon.
I must say, our mysterious antagonist is quite rude. It goes against all wireless etiquette to not identify yourself when tossing around threats to life and limb.
They obviously aren't too happy with us looking into Gorgon.
Under normal circumstances, I'd point the finger at Spacer's choice, but they wouldn't hide in the shadows. They'd throw the full force of their security apparatus at us.
Maybe their security is as shoddy as their products. No, I think this is a third party.
Don't be deceived. UDL knows exactly what they're doing.
What does UDL have to do with this?
UDL created the Spacer's Choice Company to flood the market with cheap substandard goods, and it gave them the capital to be the most powerful corporation on the board. They are the stewards of progress and civilization in this colony. They should act like it. True scientism demands rigor in pursuit of the truth, not slipshod manufacturing.
Even so, it's still surprising.
What's surprising to me is that I allowed myself to be a part of that system. Even after they threw me in the penitentiary, I still did their bidding in Edgewater, selling the townspeople on the lie that the plan supported the board's rule. A lie I didn't believe. All for that damned book.
Yeah, okay, so he's got religious problems with it. Could still lead you to what you've been searching for.
Thank you for trying to make me feel better. Sometimes I let my emotions get the better of me. I must always remember that the board does represent our best chance of order and scientific progress in this colony, even if they are currently failing. I have faith that the plan will correct itself.
Alright, talk to you later. Let's give it a nudge. If we can at all help it. Alright, now for Pavati. I don't need to bother with Sam, because I'm fairly certain.
They're gonna give you funny ideas about human-mechanical relationships that I come to see Sam? That was sweet of ya. Here, I was just thinking.
I came to see you. I don't give a shit about Sam.
Sometimes I can hear Vickers saying prayers to himself. Sometimes I hear him cussing about tossball scores.
Thoughts on
I
Gorgon?
hope we can help Miss Minnie uncover what happened to her mother. I wouldn't wish the pain of not knowing.
That background is
anyone.
bothering me, by the way. Just letting you know. That's very odd to look at. How are you feeling about this job right now?
It sure is lonely out here on the edge of the colony.
Okay, you didn't have much to say either. Alright, good talk. Seems to be Nyoka and Felix are the most irritated by this. But Ellie knew more about them. Alright, let's just get to Byzantium. Stop messing about with our crew. Terra 2. I can use Adjutant Akande's landing pad. Haven't I killed her? Have I? I can't remember if I killed her. No. Let's just land in Byzantium. Don't want to cause a fuss.
Captain, transmission request from Ambrose Manor.
Oh, hello. I'm guessing Minnie, what's an update? Patch her through.
Captain, imagine my surprise when I saw the Unreliable leaving Gorgon with so much urgency and purpose.
Hello.
Tell me you found Mother's journal. I'm positively dying for good news.
Not quite. Someone warned me to stay away from Gorgon, then lock the place down. No, I found a lot of shady corporate intrigue.
Well, isn't that exciting? A lonely asteroid, an old research facility.
I don't feel like you're taking this as seriously as you probably ought to be.
And here I've just been doing the crossword. Any promising leads on Mother's journal? I've watched enough detective serials to know that a promising lead can get you anywhere.
Not yet. Your mother's office has been sealed tight.
Too bad. But on the bright side, you've outdone my old freelancer. I don't think you made it very far at all.
Further than I expected.
If I know Spacer's Choice, getting past the lockdown will be more complicated than just hitting a big red button. You'll need authorization and layers of it.
That sounds like you're actually talking about something you know about, because up to now you've sounded pretty aloof and, well, like a sort of bumbling aristo. All right. Don't suppose your mother left you any passwords or mysterious keycards?
No. I think you're going to have to rely on good old-fashioned detective work.
And you're back to it.
Good thing you have keen senses, a reliable ship, and a very wealthy sponsor.
You familiar with Gorgon's old research stuff?
I seem to recall that Mother worked closely with Gorgon's R&D personnel, but not close enough to invite them over for dinner and cocktails, if you get my meaning. By now, they'll have moved on with their lives. If only I could do the same.
Did you know that Gorgon was developing Adrena-Time?
I knew Mother was involved with some important chemical trials, but I had no idea her pet project was Adrena-Time. Adrena-Time is a working man's stimulant, like a caffeinoid. Very popular at launch, though the marketing quieted down over time.
Still available, though. Were you aware that Adrena-Time created Marauders?
What? No. I mean, there's some very morbid wording in the fine print, but I had no idea Adrena-Time could make Marauders out of people.
Why only some people, though?
That must be it. Spacer's Choice is keeping their dirty little secret about Adrena-Time off the record.
It feels too simple to me, but
We have
okay.
to find Mother's journal.
That's all I can see right
If we
now.
don't, then Spacer's Choice gets away with murder. I only hope we aren't too late.
Then who's the person trying to contact me? Why would Spacer's Choice risk everything for a stimulant? And why not just use caffeine?
Adrena-Time was touted as the working man's best friend. A drug that boosted productivity with no adverse
Yeah, I've got that
effects.
bit.
The promise of Adrena-Time cannot be overstated. Exhaustion and fatigue were supposed to be obsolete. Workplace accidents would be things of the past. For whatever reason, the drug never lived up to that promise.
And could one drug really do all of that?
I don't know. And thanks to Spacer's Choice, we may never find out.
Why would Spacer's Choice be working on it,
I know that
not...
I'd like to see a colony where the promise of Adrena-Time
Auntie Cleo's is what I would like to know.
And
If
I doubt
Spacer's
I'm the
Choice is
only
the
one.
cheapo one, Auntie Cleo is the chemical one. It seems a bit out of character for a Spacer's Choice to be working on that. Alright, I should be off then.
Safe travels. If your leads give you any trouble, be sure and give them some trouble back, yes?
I'll keep that in mind. Be seeing you, Minnie.
Ta!
Ta-ta, Your Highness. Yeah, having to deal with wealthy patrons, you just sort of gotta smile and agree with them until they leave you alone. Alright. Yeah, same crew. I don't really feel like I need to bring Nyoka around. Just by the way, if you're trying to make your rebel people look like enemies, it doesn't help to make them look completely fucking badass on their poster, on the propaganda poster you make against them. Hello, corporate technicians. Alright. We are heading to the Musgrave Family Collection, which is, you know, in Byzantium. I just gotta go to it.